Good morning, YouTube. It's your boy Truckin' with Mike. Today we are on our going to St. Paul, Minnesota, and then to pick up for a delivery that's going to Springfield, Missouri. It's gonna be about a 600-mile trip down to Springfield, about a 30-mile trip over to St. Paul, Minnesota. And right now we are in Wisconsin. We're not too far into Wisconsin, just a few miles in at a quick trip with a pilot next door. I'm up, I'm ready. Apparently my dispatch wanted me there at 6 a.m. which, or at least that's what they told the guy, I think. On my stuff they sent me, it says between 6 and 2:45, and so I was like, I'm gonna get up at 7 and start heading that way. But he just called me and was all like, hey, are you on your way? They said you were gonna be here at 6, and I was like, my thing shows between 6 and 2:45, so I don't know. It is a brokered load, so you know the broker called, so it is between 6 and 2:45, but he just wants me there as early as possible. Is probably what it is. But we're up. We're gonna start our pre-trip, and we're gonna head over that way. Taking off from the truck stop right now. Shows we'll be there about 8:22 in the morning. So that ain't too bad of a time to get there. Nice and bright and sunny out here. Well, that's for sure. I don't know how well y'all can hear me because of that air. But it's nice, bright and sunny. Sun is blinding me. There we go, put that down. So this quick trip I stopped at, the one right here on the right, wasn't actually too bad of a quick trip. I actually enjoyed it a lot. It wasn't too bad of a quick trip to stop at. I enjoyed it better than the pilot or Loves. I like the Loves a lot, so very biased towards the Loves. But it was better than this Flying J. My bad, not pilot. I thought it was pilot. But it was better than this Flying J. This quick trip has a lot of stuff in it. Compared to most truck stops, they had a lot of stuff. So it wasn't too bad. But whenever I got told there was a quick trip, I thought it was like, you know, the QT quick trip. But this was like a quick trip, like KWIK. So I was a little confused there. So what we're doing is we're taking I-94 over to Highway 52, and then from Highway 52 we're getting off at like the third exit after we get on there. Speed limit 60, slow her down. So we're getting off at like the third exit after we get on Highway 52, like the third or fourth or fifth exit. And then once we get off at that third or fifth exit, we're gonna go down the street and then make a left. And it's gonna be down the street on the right. I think, I'm not stop is going to be in Eagleville, Missouri, I believe is the name of the town. It wants us to put in 50 gallons. So, you know, I'll see where my fuel's at before I pump. I can possibly make it to Springfield all the way today as long as I hit no traffic. I should be okay making it all the way to Springfield. We can't, the delivery's not till in the morning. I believe my information I got sent says that the delivery is between 6 and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But the paperwork I got from this place said they take between 7 and 2. So I probably won't go over there till about 7 a.m. and then deliver, but we'll see. here's our exit. Exit number 106 in Missouri on I-35. This is the town of Eagleville, Missouri. This is Love's number 500. And my fuel suggestion is only put in 50 gallons. I think I might do around 65 to 70.
Turn right at the stop sign, then take the first left.
I'm pretty sure I'll do probably around 65 to 70, just because we're really low on fuel. Like we're under a quarter of a tank left. So it says I can make it to Springfield with just putting in 50 gallons, but I ain't gonna try it. I ain't even gonna chance it. So I'm gonna put in 70 gallons just to be on the safe side. I'm sure if I put in 50 gallons, we can probably make it, but it will probably be very low on fuel by the time we get there. And so these new tablet things we got, I actually, I'll have to do a video over them, but I actually like them.
Stop 500 on the left.
I'll have to do a video on it, but I actually like them a lot more because I don't actually, alright, hold on, let me say
Please
that.
drive to highlighted route.
I like them and I hate them a lot more. I like them because,
when possible, make a U-turn, then take the first right.
I guess he's not going. I like them because I don't have to type in as much information and it just makes it go quicker. But I don't like them because for the fuel suggestion, sometimes if it's like close to a certain number, I'll type in the number it's closer to. So if it's almost to a 7, but it's like just a hair over, I'll put 7. Whereas with this one, I believe it figures out what it is itself and goes based off that. Alright, well I'm gonna fuel up and I will see you all when we get back out on the road. Alright, we got our fuel and we're leaving now. We got fuel and then I pulled over to a parking spot and finished out a 30-minute break. That way I had that out of the way. And now we are on the way to Springfield. We have 5 hours, 6 minutes to drive. And we have about a little under 4.5 hours to actually, till we're there. This Love's wasn't too bad. Pretty nice Love's. Good morning, YouTube. It is the next day now. It is now Wednesday, and we are on the way over to this place that we're gonna go deliver. It's called Dulong, is what it's called, or Delong. My bad, not Dulong. Delong is the name of the place. It's over on Bennett Street here in Springfield. It's about, let me see. Shows it's 24 minutes, but I don't know if it's that. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? So, I didn't record an outro for this. I forgot to. I was just now editing and realized I forgot to. But, what happened was, as I was leaving, as I took off out of the yard, the sound, I don't know if I left it in there, the beeping sound was my tablet going off, and it's because my dispatcher sent me a message telling me to drop the trailer, that one of the yard dogs would take it, and that they would get me sent on something else whenever they had it. And so, you know, I asked them, I went over, I parked the trailer, went inside and asked why I was dropping the trailer, and apparently I didn't know this, but they said my tire was low or something. I didn't realize they said my tire was low. Nobody informed me about it. So yeah, that's the reason I dropped the trailer. On top of that, if you haven't yet, go down below, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, leave me your favorite part, tell me what you thought about the outro, or not the outro, my bad, the intro. I'm gonna work on an outro. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, but we'll get an outro here soon. I mean, this works for now, just me talking, but I don't know, maybe I don't need to put an outro. You guys let me know. But I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.